Welcome to Lanmou Tarot. This is a general reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the first week of not yet, of October 2019. And Taurus, before I started recording and I was meditating on your energy, it keeps on coming in my head. It's just like it was almost like a mantra. Ground yourself, Taurus. Ground yourself, Taurus. Ground yourself, Taurus. Like I didn't even realize it when it first started, but it was just like, wait. It's almost like I went somewhere, and like it was just like I was overcome by the thought. So for some of you here, Taurus, I feel like you may need to ground yourself. Okay, during this time here, trapped in fear. We have partnership and alliances that came out for you. This is the three of wands card. Okay, we have eight of swords. Trapped in fear card. This is like overthinking. Okay, some of you are in your head, and in regards perhaps to a partnership, whether it's a work partnership, or it's a love partnership. We only see two arm here, right, that are like reaching to each other and holding each other, trying to pull each other up, right? So this is not just about, this is not holding hands here. This is about like let's help each other out here. Okay, let's rise up together. So there's a lot of overthinking here in regards to a partnership. Let's see what additional message Spirit have for you, Taurus. Okay. And we have solitude, number 9 of major arcana. So yes, meditation is needed. Let me pull it so you guys can see, because my first time using these cards here. Solitude on this channel. And here we have the 3 of rods, if you will. And here we have the trapped in fear card. Okay, so we have here 8, 3, and 9. And with that trap in fear, someone is really lost in thought here about a partnership. And I feel like your advice is to seek solitude, is to meditate. That solitude is not just to go sit around in bed and just cry yourself, but it's a time to really get deep within yourself, Taurus, to really get back to basic, to get back to the root, the essence of you, of who you are, what's important to you, what drives you, you know, what's the purpose of you, of your life. Can you tap on to past energies from your past lives, right? Can you tap on to that Akashic record? Can you tap on to the deepest part of your emotions, what drives you? And here at the bottom here we have truth, major arcana number 20. That's a judgment. Okay, this is the judgment card. So for some of you, you may be feeling like you are going to judgment during this time. You may be feeling like you are being tested in some way by the universe. Okay, like your own personal truth needs to come out, because the judgment card, and I like they call it truth here. It's like it's not just about the angel blowing the trumpet and it's time to come home, but it's also an opportunity to face yourself, to face your maker, as to what have I done with the life that I was giving? What have I done with the mission that God entrusted in me? What is my truth? Okay, while we're living our day to day, we can have a public face, we can have a private face in the world, and most of us do. But our truth remains our truth. The most people may not know it, but we know our truth, right? At least we should. And if you don't, once you get there to that hermit journey, this is a card of the hermit here with solitude, major arcana number 9. Once you go into that hermit journey, to delve and go into that journey deep within, only being guided by your light, because you usually see the hermit with that lantern here, and here she has the book open, but it's almost like she's not reading the book, right? She has access to the book. That's like that Akashic record we're talking about, because the truth is already within us. We already know the truth. It's that being in that solitude. It's not something the lesson that needs to be learned here, the wisdom that needs to be gained here, the higher level of awareness that needs to be gained here. It's not gonna come from a book. It's really gonna come from us, from our higher self. Okay, and that's our truth, the truth of our word, right? And where we have erred, where we have gone wrong, we need to excuse me, I know I'm doing a lot of hum, I don't know why. We need to atone for it, if you will. Okay, that's part of the judgment card here too. That's what you're facing. There's some kind of issue where you're facing judgment here, and you're very much in your mind about it, and there's no need to be, oh wow, look at this. High Priestess with the Magician just came out for you. You got this, Taurus. You have all the information that you need. You have all the resources that you need. Okay, the Magician with the High Priestess here, that's very strong energy. This is the energy for some of you. You may be clairvoyant, you may be psychic, you have skills. Okay, you have, you already know what's up. It's already been revealed to you what's up. Okay, you know it from your higher mind. You don't really have to do that much to get to that, because the High Priestess have direct access to the Akashic records. Okay, she holds the scrolls here. She's a lady of knowledge, of secret knowledge. You cannot know when she knows, the High Priestess. Okay, she knows everything. She's also ruled by Neptune, like this, like deep water energy here with the High Priestess. And here we have the Magician. The Magician is a self-manifester. This is us tapping into that energy of the universe to manifest our destiny, whatever that it is that we want, using all the resources that are available to us, right? Whether it's the ones like fire energy with our passion or creativity, right? Spirituality, whether it's earth energy, the materials that we have that are available, right? Whether it's money, people, whatever it is that's right here grounded in the earth, that's tangible, that we can use to serve our purpose. Whether it's the swords, talking about the intellect, how we express ourselves, right? How we learn, how we communicate, and we talk about water. And especially for those of you, this is maybe something that's very emotional, because it came out with the High Priestess here. That's deep water. Okay, that's deep intuition, that's emotion. So for a lot of you, whatever you trapped in your mind about here, be very careful about that. Okay, Taurus, because you are so powerful during this time. Your mind, your thoughts, because you are manifesting like very, like at fast pace here with the High Priestess, with that Magician. This is magic. Okay, this is magic. Your thoughts are being created like almost instantaneously, so be very mindful of your thoughts. Like for some of you, if you need to go in that solitude journey to draw from the world a little bit, to be by yourself, so you can really clear your mind. And I think that's why that message kept coming. Ground yourself, Taurus. Ground yourself. As I was, my right hand just started tingling as I was going on through as I was shuffling and meditating on your energy, because right now you're all in your mind, and you are manifesting so fast with that High Priestess and the Magician here, and you don't want to be manifesting negativity, because the thoughts that are in your mind, those emotions that you are feeling right now, they are being manifested. Okay, Taurus, so shift it around. Focus on the things that you want, not that you don't want. Okay, like make yourself believe it, feel it happening, like all those great things that you want. Do not be a negative Nelly here. Just like shift your perspective. If you have to withdraw from the world in order to accomplish that, I'm shuffling. I just saw the Judgment card that almost flipped, but it didn't. Again, truth. There is something that's here that you feel like you're facing judgment, and for some of you, you are really like worried about it and in your mind about it, about what is your truth. Stand, ground yourself during this time. Withdraw if you must. Find yourself, go deep within to figure out what are the things that are important to you. Who are you? To remind yourself again of who you are. What is your purpose, and what purpose do you want to serve? Okay, and focus on those. Concentrate on those, because you are manifesting like, wow. This is just very strong. Okay, Taurus, very strong here. Be mindful of your thoughts. Partnership and alliance. Some clarification, please, Spirit. Okay, you see, this is the same card, the Eight of Swords. It came out again. You are stressing over a partnership here. For some of you, I'm not sure if it's a romantic partnership. We're gonna ask. Here we have the Ten of Pentacles. It may be about work, right? About a family legacy, about wealth. not just about money, about wealth, right? About accomplishment here with the Ten of Swords, about some kind of inheritance as well with the Ten of Swords. And here we have the Page of Cups, and the Page of Cups, it come out face down. So for some of you, Taurus, it may be very well about an offer as well, okay, about an offer of emotions. So there's different story here, but regardless, it's in your mind about not receiving an offer because it came down. Or for some of you, you're trapped in fear about perhaps someone not coming towards you with an apology with that Page of Cups facing down, because there's a sense here about judgment. Okay, what's gonna be the judgment? Are you going to get your fair due? Are you going to get the inheritance you deserve? Are you gonna be able to have that family legacy, be part of that family legacy, to be able to carry on that name or that business, be able to work with your siblings perhaps? Or is it a romantic situation that you're lost in your mind about? Are you gonna be able to, if you, some of you are thinking like you cannot get out of that alone, you need someone to come and help you. Is that help coming? And I feel like for a lot of you, your strength, what you're worrying about so much about manifesting, your strength is in that partnership and alliances. That's where you're gonna get release from that overthinking, from getting stuck in your head. It feels like, because on this card, someone is releasing her, okay? She's still trying not to see there's help here. Help is on the way. Someone is coming to help, okay? And for some of you, it may very well be an elder in your family that wants to pass the baton to you, that wants to partner with you, that wants to show you the way. And for some of you, if it's a romantic situation, it is very much so someone who's coming through here with an offer, right? Who's gonna show you a sign of encouragement, if you will, like, you know, a beginning here of emotions, who's gonna share with you perhaps that yes, indeed, there is something here. Don't lose hope. Just enough for you not to lose hope about, you know, that partnership. Or for some of you, it may also be an apology that someone is gonna bring towards you. Okay, Taurus. And wow, here we have the Nine of Wands, and that also came out for Aries, okay? That Nine of Wands here, solitude, needed to separate yourself, need to set up some boundaries to protect yourself, to protect your energy, okay? And we have the Six of Wands, Leo energy here, needing to there's a sense here, it's almost like I feel like protecting yourself from all the kudos, okay? Yes, it's nice to receive, accolades from a community, from people, but I feel like for you during this time, Taurus, it's important for you to set up some boundaries to the people that are around you, the people that want to cheer you on, and perhaps some people that may see you like riding on top that may not like it, okay? Especially for those of you, if you start reclaiming your time, saying, okay, I need this time for myself during this time, I need to ground myself, I need to go within to find out what's going on with me. I feel like because there's fire energy, a lot of fire energy, this is very passionate here. You're gonna need to set up some boundaries, to be very clear, to set up firm boundaries at that, to be very clear about you needing your time, about you. And these are 2-9, okay? This is completing a cycle. You need to complete that cycle before you could move on. Like this is an 8 here where you're trapped in your mind. By the time you get to the 9 major arcana, this is the universe stepping in to say you need to go deep within, you need to come out of this, you need to find your light again, your inner guiding light again, okay? Taurus and Virgo energy here. And here we have all that fire energy telling you that set up your boundaries, be very active about it, take action to protect yourself, take action in finding who you are. And in order for you to do that, you have to withdraw yourself from other people, you have to withdraw yourself from the distractors, okay? Even when you're getting accolades, and I feel like that's where your victory lays. And I'm gonna get one more for you. I was gonna stop it, but we're gonna get one more on the solitude card, one more on solitude for Taurus. Okay, that was fast. More fire energy, you see, especially for those of you, this is a romantic situation. This is where your truth will come from, okay, Taurus? This is where your truth will come from. Because then if you trap in your mind about like someone you've been manifesting, or someone who's been manifesting you, and you're not sure because things have not been happening the way you wanted them to happen, and you really want that partnership, that's what you've been working on, it seems like it's not even so much a clarity that you need, that that's gonna come out. You're gonna get a sign. That's more of what it is. You're going to get a sign here. Something is gonna happen. Someone's gonna come through to give you a sign. Someone's gonna come through, is going to step up in order for you to see that not all hope is lost. Okay, and by the time you go deep within you, you reconnect to what was important, to how you got involved in this, how you desire this partnership, whatever this is that's really getting you almost like allowing fear to step in. You're going to have a new level of understanding. You're going to reconnect again to know who it is exactly that is the person you want to continue in with, who it is exactly that you've been manifesting, who it is exactly that you want to get that partnership with. Like, look here, you see the synchronicity here. Oh wow, at the bottom of the deck we have the world. I not even look at it, but let me show you this before we go on to the world. You see, they're holding hand, each other's elbow here, right? Like I say, helping each other, pulling each other here together. It's not about just holding hands. It's like working together to rise up together. And look at this card. He's lightly touching her elbow while her hand is on the world, right? It's on that globe here, and one of his hand is on the globe. So it's kind of like together we can have the whole world when we decide to work together. But for you, Taurus, to get there, it seems like you have to go through that journey within again. Okay, and yes, for some of you it may be very well be a fire sign. By the way, that partnership card here, this is the three of fire. This is the card of Aries, and I told you this card of boundaries came out for Aries. And for some of you, Taurus, if whoever you're dealing with has that BJ initial, that's also very important. Nonetheless, you're gonna, by the time you go into deep within, you take that little time alone to really think this whole thing through, to really reconnect with your own self, to really reconnect with what you really desire, what exactly you're trying to manifest. You're going to understand who is it that your person is. It's going to be very clear to you, and you're going to be feeling like, okay, now I can make a decision. You're going to get out of your mind being stuck in your mind. And here, this is the successful completion of the cycle here with that world card facing the bottom of the reading. So we have two big major arcana here, number 20, number 21 at the bottom of those decks for you. We have Judgment, which is truth on this deck, and we have the World. Okay, this is like a reconciliation with Judgment as well. I didn't say that. So for some of you, you might have been in your mind about this. You're trapped in your mind. There's a thing here, decision that needs to be made, right? A path that needs to be choosing about something you manifested that perhaps was not going quiet the way you wanted to. So now you're having second thought about it. And by going deep within, by going into that hermit journey, you're gonna come out with clarity, with a lot of clarity about who exactly is the person you're going to choose, about which path you're going to choose. The decision is gonna be made here, okay? By the time you take that moment alone, okay? And the truth will set you free. The truth will set you free, literally out of this confinement, okay? And here is the World, is a completion of this cycle. Look at her. She's happy, like just entering this new portal, like a newborn baby emerging from the room here, right? Let's get some, and we see we have the cups, the wands, the pentacle, and the oh, that's all of them. Just like we have in that magician. So you have used your resources properly. You have taken the right steps. You have manifested this into reality, and it's going to happen for you. You're going to complete that cycle. This is at the bottom of the deck. Healing family issues. Your love life benefit as you forgive your parents. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. And I did feel that with that nine of wands for you. I don't know why it came on very strongly, and the message that came intuitively was like, some of you may need to take some time away, even when you're getting accolades from your community, from your surrounding. Some of you need that boundary that needs to be set out actually from with those people that are close to you, okay? Whether they're family, friends, or work relations, you need to really make that decision for yourself. You need to clear your mind so you can heal yourself, like what's important to you, so you can make that the best decision for you, okay? And here we have You Deserve Love is the card that came out for you. Yes, of course, you deserve love, Taurus, okay? You are lovable. What else do you need to know? You are lovable. You deserve love. So don't doubt it. If you're having deep emotions for someone, you manifested someone in your life, don't be in your mind about it. Feel the feels, feel the emotions, okay? You deserve love. This is the Work Your Light Oracle. Let's get some more advice from you, some spiritual advice for you, Taurus. Messages for Taurus, Spirit. Messages for Taurus. Messages for Taurus. Messages. Okay, flipped on the hair here. We're gonna go with that one. At the bottom, we have Break the Chain, Ancestral Patterns, Healing, Rewriting the Future. Ancestral Patterns, Healing. And let's remember here what we have. This is the Heal Family Issue card with ancestral patterns. Do you see the synchronicity in your message, Taurus? Okay, there's a real need here is to set some kind of boundaries, to really clear your mind, to detach yourself from perhaps what was expected of you from your family, perhaps what you feel like you need to do because of your family, perhaps from all the noise and because some people, you know, family can be very influential, telling you, no, you should go this, you should do this is the person you should be with. Okay, break the chain. Healing is needed here. And let's not forget, when I saw that 10 of Pentacles here, I mean that 10 of Swords, I felt it also. We talk about legacy here, okay? There's a sense here for some of you, the being trapped in your mind is about some kind of a family legacy here, and perhaps even inheritance, okay? So there's a real sense like family is very influential during this time for you, okay, Taurus? So you need to ground yourself and go back within to say what's important to me personally, because you have your own journey to go on here. And we have Pleiades, that the card that came out for you, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. Channeling and uplifting humanity. And that double mission, meaning that it's not just about uplifting humanity. I feel like the double mission means like it's in that partnership, okay? This is in coming in partnership with another, that mission is gonna be accomplished. The two of you people coming together, Taurus. I really feel there's a message. It's almost like a twin flame soulmate, deep soulmate relationship here that you're trying to make a big decision about. Is coming, bringing that relationship together. Two of you coming together. That's why it's a double mission. Okay, that's what's gonna allow you to do that work. That's what's gonna allow you to really be in your highest vibration, okay, in order to live your life purpose. And I hope this message brings you some insight and you find it useful. And if you like my style of reading and you like to show support, like, comment, subscribe. Come back next week for the next set of reading. Thank you so much, Taurus, and I'm sending you so much love during this time. Please remember, love is the only answer.